Off Classic. This is not just a regular. Joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Georgia's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special.
Handoff from the shotgun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running back has it on. Oh, and he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Ducks offense comes out for their first possession today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
First and goal, handoff, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Can he make it to the marker? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking
through to pick up first downs? And they did it right there.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He shreds the tackle. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to...
And he takes it in for the score. And now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Bringing pressure. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Throws it to the right. Finds the receiver wide open. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. They'll run it from the gun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll be tackled. We'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that 1st down completion.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Makes the defender miss. Tackle made after a big gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great hit.
Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Here's the second down play. They'll run it here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you got to try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Split backfield here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the ball is picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And there's the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On third down, he drops to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring...
Catch made down inside the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he...
So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.